Hey cuties, it's me, Tiffany, checking in for Sassy Sundays. So, first, a few weeks ago, maybe 3 or so, I did a weigh-in, and I was supposed to take measurements. I have yet to take measurements, simply because I can't find my tape measure. But I've been weighing in, and I can tell you that from the last time I weighed in till now, I'm down about 8 pounds. So that's good. Let's celebrate that. And what I've been doing is nothing really different. I know a while back I had been getting up at like 5 in the morning, going for walks and whatnot. I haven't been doing that here. Um, but I've been working out at least 4 days a week for at least 30 minutes. And I've really been very serious about my water intake. Um, I know that some people say you should drink a gallon of water a day. Other people say you should drink half your weight in ounces. Um, so there's a lot of different numbers. And those numbers, depending on how big or small you are, can be completely different numbers. And for me, they are. So I've been really sticking to the half your body weight in ounces. That sounds confusing. So, for example, if you weigh 200 pounds, you should drink 100 ounces of water. Close. So I'm sticking to that. And that water intake and water weight thing is serious. Like, if you think, okay, it's not that big of a deal and you're having a hard time jumping off your weight loss, start with the water. Like, you'll drop water weight really quickly just modifying that, upping your water and taking your salt intake down. And it's just water weight, but when you're on a weight loss journey, every pound counts. So as long as you're not like, sick and that's how you're losing weight, or as long as you're not like doing anything crazy, I think the loss of water weight is pretty important. Um, and then if you maintain your water intake and all of that, you'll maintain that weight loss. So that's good as well. Um, and like I said, minimizing salt. I'm already, I already have a distaste for salt, and I feel like when I first started my journey and I switched my eating habits originally, I think that's where that came from. Because before I used to just be able to eat stuff like, didn't matter. I used to eat crazy, like not crazy amounts of food, but crazy types of food, like everything high in sodium, blah blah blah. So since I switched this was probably like 3 years ago or so. Since I switched to trying to, cut down on salt and stuff like that, now things are way too sweet for me or way too salty. So I think it's important to pay attention to that. And once you make it a lifestyle, I know that's corny, but once you make it a lifestyle, it's a lot easier to do. I've also been doing, for my workouts, I've been doing Biggest Loser, the Wii game. I can't remember the exact name of it because I'm pretty sure there's more than one. But it's not the newest version. Um, and it's really cool. They have different length workouts that you can do. So you can work out for 60 plus minutes, 60 minutes, 50 plus minutes, 50 minutes, so on and so forth, all the way down to less than 20. I've never done a less than 20, but I'm going to assume it's probably 15 minutes. And they have the cool down stretching at the end, and it measures how many calories you're working out, and it's really good, and it's kind of fun. And the first day that I did it, I did like a fitness test. So they put like that, they save that information to the game. So that now if I do my fitness test, I can see if I've improved or all of that stuff. And I haven't checked that. But it's a feature that I can check. So it's pretty cool. I think it would be better or something on the Kinect because you're not actually holding the controller, but in Wii, you have to actually hold the controller thing. So that makes it it doesn't really make it hard because they take that into account with the exercises, but I'm sure you could probably do a lot more without holding it. So that's what I've been doing for about 2 to 3 weeks. I showed you guys a video before of something else that I was doing. And for me, I'm like, some people are like the diet queens. They've tried everything, like Atkins, South Beach, all of that. I haven't done all of that. I've always been, anything low carb is cool with me. But I am the workout queen. Like, I will try any workout regimen that you have. Not because I can't stick to one, or because I'm not seeing results fast enough, but because I need variety. So like Turbo Jam, I talk about Turbo Jam all the time, and I love it. But when I got to the point where I memorized the workout, like I didn't even need to be watching the video at all to go through the whole 40-minute workout. I need to switch it up just because I get bored, and your body gets used to certain movements too. So that's another thing. So I have so many varieties. So like I said, I was doing the Biggest Loser thing. I showed you guys that Gold's Gym DVD a couple weeks ago. And now I've gotten a copy of 30 Day Shred with Jillian Michaels. And that's a 20 to 25 minute workout. That is so intense. Like, I don't know. I didn't think that 20 minutes would have me feeling like that. But I promise you, my arms hurt. I've done it earlier today already. And this is day 2 for me. So my arms, like my bicep area, sore. My legs sore. My abs, or lack thereof, extremely sore. It is intense. But it's so good. Like, for me, it's good when I get up and I'm done with the workout and I'm sweaty and I'm in pain. Not pain, but because I feel like I've done something. So, that being said, if you're interested in trying it, it's really inexpensive. I've seen it for like $5 on Amazon, $8 at Walmart, things like that. But if you don't have it, I know times are hard and all that. If you're really interested, send me a message, hit me up some kind of way, email us, whatever, and I will send you a digital copy so you can have it on your computer. And I'm pretty sure you can burn it to a disc. I haven't tried to do it yet to burn the disc, but I'm pretty sure that you can. So, side note, we have a new Facebook group, which I will put the link to in the box below. The page is still up, the fan page, but I think eventually we're just going to switch to the secure group just so that people will be more comfortable putting their pictures up and whatnot. So if you're already on the fan page, you should still switch over because we will be closing that eventually. If you haven't joined us at all, then now's your time to join the group. Follow us on Twitter. Send us any emails. If you want to be featured on a Saturday, let us know. We're still doing that. And so on and so forth. On the in the group, someone posed a question about, I believe it was about emotional eating. And I'm going to double check right now. One of the things that I do, we're all human and none of us are experts. Let's make that very clear. We're all on a journey. None of us have completed anything. So take everything we say with a grain of salt as far as expert advice, because it's not that. But what I do, not even so much to, stay motivated and get myself motivated, but to kind of prevent me from slipping into bad habits, is I pay attention to what I keep on hand. So in the house, I have fruits, I have veggies, I have almonds, I have peanut butter, things that that I eat, that I am okay to eat without guilt. When I feel myself slipping into emotional eating habits or eating out of boredom, I don't know if anyone else struggles with any of these things, but let us know. I know that if I literally say, okay, I'm not really hungry, but I'm about to eat something, I don't really have the option at home for it to be junk food. So even though, it may be more than you should eat, and it may be, take you over your caloric intake if you're, counting calories or something. It's not terrible to go over your calories eating broccoli. It's not terrible to go over your calories because you had a banana. But it is not that great to go over because you were eating ice cream. So I try not to keep anything like that in the house. That's not to say that because it's not in the house, I don't have it. But anytime I'm eating something that's not on my list of things that I should be eating, I have to consciously leave my house to get it. Or if I'm already out, I have to consciously stop somewhere and spend money on it. For me, that keeps me conscious. Not so much prevents me from doing it, because there are times when you're going to be like, you know what, whatever. I'm about to go to 7-Eleven and get this Slurpee and forget what everybody has to say. I mean, by all means, do what you do. But it's a conscious decision. It's not in my house where I can just go downstairs, eat half a bag of chips, and then wake myself out of my whatever and be like, wow, I just ate half a bag of chips. I have to literally get in my car, go to the store, spend money on a bag of chips, come home, and then eat it. So it's adding all that extra steps in between to make me conscious of what I'm doing that makes me not do it, or at least think twice about it. So I'll know in my mind already, this is not good, and I have to do mad extra stuff to be not good. Like, sometimes that's just too much, and it's like, you know what, never mind. That's not really what I need. But there are times when you crave something, and you want that thing, and you go get that thing, and I don't feel like you should beat yourself up about it, especially if it's not all the time. If you just randomly, I want chocolate, because I know how that goes, and you haven't had any chocolate, and you've been being so good, and you want chocolate, I don't think it's terrible, but it might be important that you think in your mind first, what's leading you to want that. So if you want chocolate because you're hungry and you haven't had chocolate in a long time and you have a craving, that's one thing. But if you want chocolate to feed some emotional something or other, like, maybe you should try to tap into what is causing you to want that chocolate. Not the literal chocolate, but what is causing you to feel like you need to eat when you're not hungry. Someone mentioned, I want to say it was Aquana, mentioned keeping a food journal and writing down what you eat, why you ate, and how you were feeling when you ate it. And that kind of is what I'm talking about. It taps into the emotional and the mental feelings and drives behind what you're doing. So if that's like way too deep, because, sometimes it's not that deep. Sometimes you just want some chips and you just eat your chips. Hey, do it. But for me, not having it on hand is the easiest way to go about it. Because when I consciously think about it, not that I beat myself up and make myself guilty, but I think about it. Like, you know what? I don't really want that. I'm not even really hungry. I don't really feel like getting dressed to go to the store to buy something and spend money on something that I don't really want or need. It kind of stops me there. So, yeah, this video is getting kind of long, and I apologize. So, that being said, I'm done, and have a blessed week. I will see you guys next week, either Sunday or Monday. I'll let you know. But, yeah, follow us on Twitter, join us in our Facebook group, send us emails, ask any questions you want to ask. If you want to be featured, all that good stuff will be in the bar below. Have a blessed week. Bye.